gym, Grand Junction, Colorado. Jeff, Barney, Felipe Soto. This is our Puppet Master Part 6. We call this Mission Rubix because we don't always have, a lot of times what we've shown before, going for the Rubik's Cube off of the pyramid, we were here, their arms already trapped to the mat, okay? And if we're doing it from New York, you got this, their arms already trapped to the mat, maybe he reaches back and I catch it. Or he sees me going for the sanitarium, he reaches back and I catch it, okay? So, all these, the arm was already trapped to the mat, it's already back here on my far hip. So, those were those options. So, scoot back this way a little bit. Now, actually let's go this way. Now we're going to go off of what happens if his arm isn't trapped to the mat. So I found myself in this position. I'm sure if you've been working with the Rubik's Cube, you found sometimes you'll catch this and maybe you reach back from mission control and you catch this and you don't have the arm trapped to the mat. It's here instead. So we don't have quite as much control. I'd say probably grab the back of his head, hang on. Our first option would be, since we don't have as much control, we're going to try to get that control by doing our zombie. Reaching under and going right back into it. Then we can do all of our standard stuff, right back into it. Drowning puppet, get our locks from here. We've still got the Kimura from right here. We've got all kinds of stuff happening right there. So it's still, we can still get everything if we can get that zombie. But what if we can't get the zombie? What if he reaches back and I get this and I can't? He's not letting me have the space to get it. So another option would be switch up my grips. I grab my foot, I reach through, I grab his tricep, and arm drag him. And then I'm going to take his back off of it. I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to use that to get my other hook. Okay? And then I'm going to go right back into working for my rear naked choke. Okay? Right there. So that's my next option. If I can't get the zombie and go back to all of our standard Puppet Master stuff that we did on the first videos. So, another way that this could happen, say I've got him in half guard. I've got double underhooks, I got the foot hooked, and we use that, our setup from before, that Jason from NokiGrappling.com came up with. Okay, so he keeps this arm back, I get this here, and I get my golden arm from here. Okay, then I pop this back through. He's going to pull this arm back to my chest. Okay, and that's another scenario where I could end up in this Mission Rubik's position. So, another possible attack we could do from here. I'll grab my foot, or I can start pulling this up already. Either way, I'm going to try to keep control of his other arm there as much as I can by extending that leg so he can't pull it out. I'm going to grip, cross grip here. Then I'm going to just pop this foot out now. Once I've got that, I go right into an armless triangle. My arms are placing what his shoulder would normally do by being in here. Everybody's seen the armless triangle before. It's just a good setup for it from this position because we can still get that leg over his neck. So I'll keep control of that until I can get this hooked, and then I just throw that over. Super tight, and I think it's going to get a quick tap if you get the guy locked in it. So we got those options. Our last option, but one of the better options, and we're trying to come up with what's a good way to set up the unforgiven choke. And from the back, we had lots of different opportunities. The last video we showed setups from the mount and side control, and we could go right back into the unforgiven off of those. But from straight on facing him, we had on our fourth video, we showed kind of a little bit of, I start to take his back and then I switch it back up and I go into the unforgiven. Well, this one, I think it comes more naturally because I've got him, let's scoot back just a little bit. I've got him right here. I've gotten mission control. I can't get my arm in, but he starts to reach back already. Or maybe I set it up off of this, but his arm is still in here. Okay? So I can't get the zombie. Maybe I've tried the arm drag, or I don't think I'm going to get the arm drag. I just don't feel like my other options are working. I can pop this elbow across as I throw this leg over his neck. I'll pop this, and I'll throw this over. Once I'm in here, I can scoot back. I can still get my unforgiven choke right here. Lock my hands. I've still got it. Okay, so one more time on that. So I've gotten, he's got the arm on me. I'm in here. I'm working for mission control. I'm working the zombie. I'm not getting it, and he's already reaching back. And I feel like I either try throwing the leg over and going for the triangle, but he's giving me my Rubik's Cube. So I get into this, or any other way that I've gotten into it. So from here, I can't get my zombie still, so I'm gonna keep this in here. I'm gonna pop this across. I'm gonna throw this leg over and right back into our unforgiven choke. Okay, so I hope you guys like that. That's part 6, Mission Rubik's, and covered a lot of stuff, so I hope it works for you guys. Give us some feedback and let us know what you think. Thanks.